Hey, what's up guys? Eli Fishman here, back with another video, and today we're talking about the Oakland A's and the 2020 Major League Baseball season. And I'm here to tell you about why the Oakland A's are my sleeper pick for the 2020 World Series and why I think they're going to do phenomenally in the 60-game sprint coming up. I think the Oakland A's are going to surprise everyone in 2020. I'm not saying they're going to win a World Series, but they're definitely the most underrated team in baseball right now, especially in this AL West that's not so great in 2020. And last year, no one talked about them. They went 97 and 65, and it felt like you saw them nowhere. 2020, I think, might be the Oakland Athletics year because they have so many young guys that are coming up and that might be able to finally make a real impact on the big league team this season. Of their 13 pitchers last year, 6 had an ERA under 4, which is great, and their rotation and their bullpen is just so young and hungry. Jesus Luzardo, super underrated. He's still technically a rookie. Last year, he had 6 games after being called up in September, 1.5 ERA. The combination of Jesus Luzardo and AJ Puk on back-to-back days facing 2 of the best young lefties in baseball is not going to be easy for opponents. Last year in 10 games, AJ Puk posted a 3.18 ERA. On top of that, the A's have Frankie Montas and Mike Fiers. Last year, Mike Fiers, 15-4, 3.9 ERA. Frankie Montas, nobody talked about him at all. 9-2, 2.63 ERA in the Oakland A's rotation. Their bullpen might be the problem going forward. I feel like that's what killed them a little bit last year, especially in that wild card game against the Rays. But Liam Hendriks last year, 25 saves, 1.8 earned run average. There's not really anyone else in the bullpen, but there is Chris Bassett, but he had a 3.81 ERA last year as the setup man for the A's. In an ideal world, in a big game, you've got a guy like Jesus Luzardo or AJ Puk going 7 innings, Chris Bassett going 1, and then Liam Hendriks coming in to shut it down. And I would not want to see that as a hitter. That's the most underrated 1-2-3 in baseball right now. Last year, their pitching was great. They only gave up 680 runs throughout the entire season while scoring 845, which tells you how good their pitching was last year and their hitting, and that a lot of the big guys who I just named weren't even really competing last year. So with guys like AJ Puk and Jesus Luzardo playing all the time, this team's just going to keep getting better and better. Offensively, no one talks about them as well because other than, I would say, Matt Chapman and Ramon Laureano, both of those guys are underrated, no one talks about the A's. Marcus Semien hit .285 with 33 home runs last season, was 3rd in AL MVP voting. Matt Chapman is probably the best defensive third baseman, at least in the American League right now. 2019 All-Star, Gold Glove. Matt Olson hit 36 dongs last year. Seth Brown hit .293 in the big leagues. Mark Canha hit .273. Sean Murphy, who's one of the top up-and-coming prospects, hit .308 and then was up in September. Hit 4 home runs in 20 games. Ramon Laureano is also one of the most underrated guys in baseball. He hit .288 last year with 24 homers. That's amazing, and everyone talked about those phenomenal plays he was making, those leaping catches, those big throws, but nobody was paying attention that he was dominating in the leadoff spot for the A's. Here's my prediction. The A's are going 39-21 this season. They may have the best record in baseball. I don't know if they're going to win a World Series. Maybe they'll win a pennant, but I'm excited to see what this team can do, and I really look forward to watching them and looking out for them in 2020 because I feel like they could make a big impact on the game of baseball overall, having an underdog win like that, and also they're just going to have a big impact on the season. Thank you so much for watching. Click right here to click that subscribe button, and click right here to watch my video about my World Series picks for the 2020 season. Thank you so much. See you later.